actually there that night, riding in the red car that followed the Jeep where the murders allegedly happened. This ain't some secondhand information or street rumors. This is firsthand testimony from someone who was part of the crew, someone who knew all the players, someone who saw how the whole thing played out from the inside. But to understand why this footage is causing such a massive explosion across social media, we gotta break down the foundation of this case that's been captivating the hood for over 6 years straight. This all started back on October 26, 2018, when two young rising rappers, Anthony YNW Sackchaser Williams and Christopher YNW Juvie Thomas Jr., were found dead in a Jeep Cherokee at Memorial Hospital, Miramar. Now, YNW Melly, real name Jamel Demons, wasn't just some random dude in the streets. This was one of their closest homies, part of the same YNW collective that had been grinding together in the Florida rap scene, building something special from the ground up. These weren't enemies. These were supposedly brothers who had each other's backs through thick and thin. The initial story that came out was that Cortland, YNW Bortland Henry, drove the victims to the hospital after they got hit in a random drive-by shooting. On the surface, it seemed like just another tragic case of young black men getting caught up in street violence, the kind of story that happens way too often in our communities. But as the investigation started peeling back the layers, the whole narrative began to fall apart faster than a house of cards in a tornado. The forensic evidence told a completely different story than what was originally reported. Instead of bullets coming from outside the vehicle like you'd expect in a drive-by, the autopsy results showed that both victims had been shot from inside the Jeep. Not only that, but the bullet trajectories indicated the shots came from the exact seat where Melly was supposedly sitting. Let me break this down for y'all because this is where the case gets really wild. The prosecution's theory is that around 1 a.m. on October 26, 2018, 8 young men showed up at New Era Recording Studio in Fort Lauderdale to work on music. Nothing unusual about that. Studios stay busy with hungry artists grinding through the night, trying to make something happen. But according to the leaked footage, the vibe was off from the jump that night. Mills describes everyone acting weird and not like their usual selves. Sackchaser was apparently being extra aggressive, slapping people for falling asleep during the session. The energy was toxic, the studio session wasn't productive, and by 3:19 a.m., everybody decided to call it a night and head home. Here's where the timeline gets crucial. The group split into 2 vehicles. 4 people got into a red Mitsubishi SUV, Trevian Glass, Dontavia Swithers, Jacoby Mills, and Adrian Davis, while the other 4 got into a gray Jeep Cherokee, Cortland Henry driving, Anthony Williams in front, Christopher Thomas in the back, and Jamel Demons, YNW Melly, in the rear driver's side seat. Now, surveillance cameras tracked both vehicles taking the same route initially, I-95 south to 595, then 595 across to I-75 south, and finally, I-75 south to Miramar Parkway. Everything seemed normal at first, just 2 cars full of tired young men heading home after a long night in the studio. But here's where things get real sinister. At 184th Avenue, the red Mitsubishi continued south and was captured on surveillance going through the guard gate at Sunset Lakes at 3:50 a.m. That's the gated community where most of the crew was staying. But the gray Jeep, it never showed up on that same surveillance footage. Instead, cell phone data would later show that the Jeep went north. Where did they go? This is where the story gets absolutely chilling. The Jeep traveled north on 184th up to Pines Boulevard, then west all the way to the edge of the Everglades, a desolate, dark area where there wouldn't be any witnesses to whatever was about to go down. The vehicle then went south on US 27 and turned left on Pembroke Road, which dead ends at a trash facility. According to cell phone data, it was at this isolated location at 4:02 a.m. that the murders allegedly took place. But here's the part that makes this case so absolutely wild. When police searched the entire stretch of Miramar Parkway, where the drive-by was supposed to have happened, they found absolutely nothing. No shell casings, no glass fragments, no bullet holes, no tire marks. Literally, zero evidence that any kind of drive-by shooting had occurred there. Meanwhile, the medical examiner's testimony revealed that when the drive-by was allegedly staged at 4:02 a.m., both victims were already dead. The additional gunshot wounds that were consistent with external shooting were post-mortem, meaning they happened after the victims had already been killed by shots fired inside the vehicle. Let that sink in for a minute. According to the prosecution's theory, Melly and Bortland didn't just kill their friends. They staged an elaborate cover-up, driving around with dead bodies in the car and then shooting up the vehicle from the outside to make it look like a random drive-by. That's some cold-blooded, calculated behavior that goes way beyond a simple beef or argument that got out of hand. But the prosecution didn't stop there. They presented Instagram DMs where someone asked Melly about the deaths, and he allegedly replied, "I did that. Shh." They also showed that Melly was connected to the G-Shine blood set, and that just 2 days before the murders, he was learning the oath of loyalty to the gang. Now, the first trial ended in a mistrial in July 2023 when the jury couldn't reach a unanimous verdict. The retrial has been delayed multiple times and is now scheduled for January 2027. Melly has been locked up for over 6 years without a conviction, and his co-defendant Portland accepted a plea deal in October 2025 for accessory charges. This brings us to why these leaked videos are such a massive deal. Jacoby Mills, also known as Jacoby Mills or Cortez Teasy, Jacoby is described as Portland's blood cousin and was one of the people riding in the red car that night. This means he was close enough to the situation to know what really happened, but far enough removed to potentially survive and tell the story. These videos were originally recorded in January 2019, just months after the murders happened and before most of the case details became public. That timing is crucial because it means Mills was talking about things that wouldn't be revealed to the public for years, which gives his statements serious credibility. The fact that this footage is just now surfacing in November 2025, right as the retrial is being prepared, raises some serious questions about timing and motivation. Are these leaks strategically timed to influence public opinion? Are they connected to the civil lawsuits that are still ongoing? Or did they just happen to surface now as part of the discovery process in other related cases? The hip-hop community's reaction has been absolutely explosive, with everyone from DJ academics to Twitter users weighing in on what these revelations mean. The streets are divided. Some people see this as the smoking gun that proves Melly's guilt, while others view Mills as a snitch who's betraying the code for his own benefit. What makes this whole situation even more complex is that Mills repeatedly denies being a snitch throughout the interrogation, insisting that he's just trying to help his friends. But the details he provides are so specific and potentially damaging that it's hard to see how they could help anyone except the prosecution. Mills spills all the tea, the most explosive hip-hop confession ever. Yo, we're back, and it's about to get real spicy in here. If you thought part 1 was wild, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the nitty-gritty of what Jacoby Mills actually said in that interrogation room. And I'm telling you right now, this footage is more explosive than anything we've seen in hip-hop in years. This dude basically laid out the entire blueprint of what allegedly went down that night, and some of these details are so specific that they're giving me chills just thinking about them. Mills starts off by giving a minute-by-minute breakdown of the studio session that night, and right from the jump, you can tell something was off about the whole vibe. He describes how they got to New Era Recording Studio around midnight, but instead of the usual productive energy, everybody was tired and falling asleep. Now in the hood, when you book studio time, that's expensive. You don't waste that money unless something serious is going on. But here's where Mills' story starts getting really interesting. He paints Sack Chaser as this aggressive, controlling dude who was slapping people for dozing off during the session. Now, if you know anything about street dynamics, when someone's getting that disrespectful in front of the whole crew, that's usually building up to some serious drama. Mills describes Sack Chaser as crazy and having a history of violence, which fits with other accounts suggesting there were ongoing tensions within the group about money and control.
He pulled a gun on him.
Saying Kobe pulled a gun on him?
Yep, 5:30 that morning. She called out of work and she called, but stop. And you really can't even tell Portland. I know what. Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it.
That's what she told Mariah too, because that's what Mariah told me. Jamie just called me at 8 and told me.
Melly called her at like 5:30 that morning.
This brings us to something that's been rumored in the streets for years, but never confirmed. The money disputes that allegedly led to the murders. According to various sources in the leaked audio, there were major disagreements over a record deal worth several $100,000. Sack Chaser apparently believed he was the CEO of Y&W and was entitled to get half of whatever Melly made. Now, Mills gives us some details about the vehicle setup that night that are absolutely crucial to understanding what went down. He confirms that the Jeep had Bortman driving, Sack Chaser in the front passenger seat, Melly behind Bortman, and Julie behind Sack Chaser. Mills himself was in the red car with Tay driving, Fetty in the front passenger seat, and Adrian Davis. But here's something that gives me goosebumps every time I think about it. Mills claims he initially tried to get into the Jeep, but felt divinely prevented from doing so. Whether you believe in divine intervention or just street intuition, this detail suggests that Mills sensed something was about to go wrong with that particular group of people. Mills also mentions that Julie collected weapons from the studio before they left, and that Melly was carrying a brown satchel that supposedly had a gun in it. This aligns with the prosecution's theory that the murders were premeditated rather than some spontaneous argument that got out of hand. But now we get to the part that's absolutely wild. Mills describes how they arrived at the house in Sunset Lakes and waited outside for about 30 minutes because nobody had keys. Most people went inside and fell asleep, but around 4 a.m., Mills gets this absolutely chilling phone call from his mother saying someone had called and threatened, "Y'all all dead." Let that sink in for a minute. Mills's mother gets a call in the middle of the night warning that her son and his friends are in mortal danger. That's some serious street politics right there. When people start threatening family members, things have escalated way beyond just music business disputes. Mills then describes getting multiple missed calls from Melly, including 17 calls to Drew, who was the group's videographer. When someone's blowing up your phone like that in the middle of the night, you know something major has just happened. But here comes the most damning part of Mills' entire testimony. He describes how Melly FaceTimed him after the murders and claims that Melly was straight up faking his emotions. According to Mills, Melly was fake crying with no actual tears, just putting on a performance to sell the story that he was devastated about his friend's deaths. Now, in the hood, being able to fake emotions convincingly after committing violence is a skill that separates the real killers from the wannabes. If Mills' account is accurate, we're talking about someone who could murder his closest friends and then immediately switch into performance mode to cover his tracks. That's some serious sociopathic behavior right there. Mills also provides specific details about Melly's appearance when he saw him at Fredo Bang's house afterward. He mentions that Melly had changed into a tank top and gym shorts, which suggests a clothing change that could be related to disposing of evidence. This detail about clothing changes has been corroborated by other witnesses who testified during the trial. But wait, it gets even more insane. Mills describes how the next morning he went searching in nearby woods and found a blood-soaked .40 caliber handgun. Mills says he actually held this bloody gun before a manager took it away from him. He also mentions they were looking for a second weapon described as a Tech, probably a Tech 9, but never found it. This detail about finding weapons is huge because the prosecution has always said they never recovered the murder weapon despite extensive searches. Mills's account suggests that weapons were found and disposed of by the crew, which would explain why law enforcement never located them. Throughout all of this, Mills consistently says that Bortland wasn't really involved in the actual violence. He describes Bortland as someone who isn't living like that and wasn't capable of the kind of cold-blooded murder that allegedly occurred. This could explain why Bortland was able to take a plea deal for accessory charges instead of facing murder charges. But Mills doesn't just stop at describing what happened. He starts speculating about why it happened, and this is where things get really controversial. Mills talks about this being a setup and draws comparisons to other high-profile cases like King Von's murder. But the most explosive part is when he starts questioning NBA YoungBoy's knowledge about the incident.
The remix of Nelly song, listen to that. What you said, bust a nigga head, something.
Mills specifically asks how NBA YoungBoy knew so much about what happened, referencing social media posts and an alleged remix song that supposedly contained insider details about the murders. Now, this is where we gotta pump the brakes a little bit because extensive searches haven't found any evidence of this alleged remix, and no federal investigations have connected NBA YoungBoy to these murders. But the fact that Mills brought up YoungBoy at all is significant because there were reportedly previous altercations between their crews. In the streets, these kinds of beefs can escalate quickly and lead to serious consequences. Whether YoungBoy actually had anything to do with what happened or not, the fact that he's being mentioned in connection with this case shows how deep the web of hip-hop politics can get. What makes Mills' statements particularly compelling is how many details he provided in 2019 that weren't public knowledge at the time, but have since been proven accurate. For example, Mills mentioned that Judy's thumb was shot off, which wasn't confirmed publicly until lawyer John Phillips released autopsy photos in 2025. Mills also correctly described the location where Melly was picked up by Fredo Bang, details that align with cell phone data that wasn't revealed until the trial. But throughout this entire interrogation, Mills keeps insisting that he's not snitching. He's just trying to help his friends. At one point, he expresses
all had something to do with
his
this
family over his cooperation with law enforcement.
Because we done jumped in front of them, it was already too late. We can't try to pull over and get back behind them.
Now, the reaction to these leaks has been absolutely insane across social media. Hip-hop personalities like DJ Academics have analyzed the footage, while fans on platforms like Reddit and Twitter are debating whether Mills should be...
My boy said people usually stop going when they get the rug pulled from up. Listen, bro. A lot of people jumped on this bitch and goddamn people just start watching their shit, right? When I first got on, they start watching my shit, bro. I lost everybody I had, bro. I had to rebuild my whole thing, bro. Why I'ma stop going, nigga? Nigga, I'm that nigga, bro. I don't need y'all to fund me shit, bro. Real talk. I'ma goddamn get me some kind of brand deal. Real nigga shit, gang. Real shit, brother. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you trying to say? You want me to quit, nigga? Y'all, how you, nigga, I'm not a quitter, bro. I ain't never quit shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never quit shit, bro. Especially when I'm that nigga, bro. Like, nigga, like I know I ain't no lame ass nigga, bro. I know I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be going through some fucked up shit in life and shit, but it's alright. I'ma still keep going, my boy. I ain't gonna never in my life stop going, man. Nigga, what? Nigga, I was made for this. I was made for this. Going for real, boy. 10 toes down on a bitch ass, boy. Ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going nowhere forever. I'm here to stay, bro. They gonna remember my name forever. Hell yeah. But I mean, I got 2 pages like you said. Like you had said, bro. I got another page, bro. I'm about to change my name on it. But I been had 2 pages though. That's what's up, bro. Hell yeah. Real talk. Come get motivated. That's what I do, bro. I started from shit, bro. I ain't had nothing. I was sleeping in my car, bro. Come get motivated, gang. This real motivation, bro. I keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, a lot of people be stopping, but I keep going. Real talk, man. I'm about to do a new goddamn, what's the my other gent, though? I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm about to put the nigga picture in my background for my own other page. Hold on. Alright. I got a new page, man. Yeah, I got a new page, bro. That same damn name, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got a new page, gang. Y'all gonna subscribe to that new shit too, bro. Let's get that shit popping. Let it go. What y'all smoking on tonight? I can't believe that. Same shit. You feel me? Let me goddamn shit. I'm about to start a new live on my other phone right quick. Cause this live, I said I'm gonna keep on trying, bro. It's like the goddamn, you gotta keep on going. I got something for the ass though. I'm gonna put this goddamn fake ass picture on my page. I screenshot this girl for the thumbnail upload. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. It's on the other phone. Alright. Real talk, man. I might get some views now. Put this girl on my what's man. had to put some booty cheeks on my thumbnails, gang. That shit really man right there. Yeah. Nah, I put this African lady on her. She had. You ever seen that video with that African lady with the bottle of water on her? She had like a case of water on her head, and then the dude had took the video, and he was like, he was like, nah, he was like, don't take it off, man. I think that's cool. And the little girl said, no, mama, no. And all you hear. Yeah, I put that shit on my shit, bro. Real talk. Yeah. I got a picture with the mama with the case of water on her hair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit funny as hell. No, mama, no. That shit funny as hell. Thought he was doing something. I was like, this weed tastes. I forgot I had put the other weed in here too. But I got some shit called face rack from that stove. I got a damn quarter bag for $21, bro. My motherfucking receipt at. Shit. But yeah, it's probably in the bag, you know what I'm saying? It's right here in the bag. I got a quarter bag for $21, gang, real talk, bro. I'ma show it to you. I got me a little quarter for $21. Focus on that goddamn thing. Do you feel me? Whole quarterback. Nah, I mean, I don't really need all that, but I'm just saying right now to get my motion back, man, that might be the move, man. I might just put this thing on my head like this, make my ears stick out a little bit. That's it. Whoa. Hey, it's your boy Tyla Dee. We back again, man. Double tap the screen, man. You know what time it is. Hey, something like that shit. I ain't gonna cap, man. Alcohol is not my friend, bro. I'm telling you. But, I got some more, though. But I don't need it. If I get goddamn 20 people in my life at one time, I'm drinking that bitch. Ain't even talking about.
Always been the problem. But you grow and develop. You grow out of certain type. I had a little girl, a mom. I went to pursue my dreams. I'm out the street, getting them with the music. I got a lot of videos like this I've been recently dropped over the last couple of months. I write a song straight from the heart, straight from the street, where I'm at every day. I'm here for a reason, God, I'm here, and I ain't going nowhere. I'm everything. I ain't going nowhere, so I'm going to break.
A few weeks before Christmas, in the Crichton neighborhood.
Mobile 911, what's your emergency?
Somebody done got shot out here. You hear me? Somebody's laying in this road. I need to meet somebody here, nothing good up me.
Police are on their way.
When police arrive, they find a car riddled with bullets and a man shot down in the street, dead.
Ew.
For homicide detectives, their chance of solving...
Damn.
Jermaine's case.
What's up?
We respond to a shots fired call.
I do. Dang, but his name won't come to me.
That is Antonio, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's Antonio, bro.
Wow.
26-year-old Antonio Rowe Jr. was born and raised in Mobile and was a rising star in the local rap scene. He leaves behind his mother, his father, 7 siblings, and a 5-month-old daughter.
He's a known drug dealer. I was the initial detective on the Pride gas station case in May.
6 months ago, Antonio and his cousin were shot outside a gas station. Antonio suffered 3 gunshot wounds, but his cousin was killed.
I told him in May at the hospital that this was going to happen to him if he didn't stop. It's just sad.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's a vicious cycle. His father was involved in drugs and was killed. I saw him take his last breath. And now I'm investigating his son's homicide.
5 years ago, while Rogers was in patrol, Antonio's stepfather was murdered in a drug deal gone bad.
The drug game only ends in 2 ways. You know, that's jail, or the grave. What was he hit at?
He was hit in the outside right thigh.
That's the one that probably killed him.
Antonio was shot 3 times in the leg, back, and hand.
I think he did have a gun.
Beside him, detectives find a 9mm gun.
How many fire cartridges were 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17. Damn.
The casings are all .223s.
Damn.
Looks like a rifle of some sort was used. We have some money spread out. Pieces of torn money.
You shot the car pretty bad.
Inside the silver Nissan,
That's what he was selling. Ooh, that's that stanky.
detectives find a bag containing marijuana
That's probably his phone.
and Antonio's cell phone.
He was most likely out here to do a dope deal.
Yeah, we talking about dope deal. What the fuck? We talking about out here doing. These niggas had no dope on hell. We ain't having a dope deal. Trying to pay him a bad man because he was selling weed out here.
Taylor spoke to the 911 caller.
She looked out the window and saw the victim and a dude in a tan jacket standing there talking. The victim was leaned against a blue Suburban, and the other dude was just kind of in the street. And then she turned around, and then she hears gunshots. She slams her door open. She sees the blue Suburban. She said the Suburban sped off. And she sees a guy, black male, in a tan zip-up jacket. And he's got a long gun at his side. He was running backwards like he just got through shooting or something. Yeah. And then he turns around and runs across this field. Patrol's got him.
All right. When patrol responded to the shooting, they stopped a man running from the scene.
So the guy you think is the shooter?
That's what she's saying. Match the description, like from top to bottom.
When they learned the man fit the description of the suspect, they brought him down to homicide for questioning.
He didn't have the rifle where we found him, so the rifle was between there and where we got him.
Okay, now.
The K-9 unit will search the area for a gun. Two hours in,
Jermaine must be living right. There's cameras on that house, that brown house right across the street, that literally aim right at this intersection.
Taylor and Corporal Julius Nettles will try to access the neighbor's surveillance video.
It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Boy, of life, man, to get to.
Just such a waste of talent. He's a good rapper.
Man.
Just couldn't get off of that,
right there.
street boy. Yeah.
The craziest part is that he didn't want to give us information on my cousin's death.
3 years ago, Roger's cousin, Vontae Manassa, was shot and killed. Antonio was questioned as a possible suspect, but was never charged.
Now somebody got to speak for him, you know?
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat showing love, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
They have a choice. They
What
have
up,
a choice
what
to do
up?
right, and they have a choice to do wrong. Thing is that who are the people surrounding them? What are their influences? Kids, when they turn 18, 19 years old,
Hey, shout out for the love, that real talk, man. We out here, man. We doing something. We still out here, though. What you talking about? I got hella gas. I just scared to smoke. I ain't got nobody watching my live. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a little. I got a little quarter bag over here to smoke on. Little drink, you know what I'm saying? A little lemonade, you feel me? Yeah. If I want to turn up, I could. You know what I'm saying? But it just ain't no point.
just to be honest with you, if you don't make
You know what I'm saying? But what's up? What's up, everybody in the chat? Who in this motherfucker? Steve Laws. Thank you, brother. Man, you know what I'm saying? That shit sound weird. What the fuck? But thanks anyway for the compliment. You know what I'm saying? That's some weird ass shit, but thanks for the compliment. You know what I mean?
What's his Facebook?
Man, nah, this is getting out of hand at this point.
Searching
You know what I'm
for
saying? Appreciate you though. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
I think our best chance to find that out is talking to the guy that we transport to headquarters.
Rogers and Corporal Josh Coleman head in to interview the man caught running from the scene.
All right, I'm gonna take Roger before I'm gonna take the Coast Guard. Let me tell you this. I know it, Tony. All right, I know all about it. The drug was happening. I don't care about it. All right, this ain't a drug investigation. All right. So what happened to that girl?
This way. We pull up on the street.
Your homeboy you was with. What's his name?
Hey.
Yeah. You know his real name?
He says he drove Antonio to the scene in the silver Nissan Altima.
Yeah, I parked behind a truck.
What kind of truck was it?
It was like an old ass Suburban, bro. Like dark blue. Yeah, you got out the car.
Okay.
He says Antonio walked up to the blue Suburban.
I guess I was on my phone. Next thing I just hear do. So I look up, but I see the kid like he's holding something like this.
He says the man standing beside the blue Suburban was firing a long gun.
So where is Yayo at this time?
Like, when I looked up, last thing I seen, when Yayo looked like he was coming my way, and I heard all this fire. I hopped out, I just...
To escape the gunfire, he says he ran into the field.
I don't even know if I had my car in park. I was trying to get away with my life. Okay.
You ain't gonna...
Come on, ask me what's going to happen, bro.
All right, listen, all right. Where's the gun again?
I had...
Yeah.
Bro, on the right hand of God, I ain't had no gun, bro. On everything I looked, I didn't have no gun.
All right, who he was trying to meet?
You know.
So was he going to buy or was he going to sell?
He going to get some something. Whoever the was on the phone.
He says Antonio was on the phone with the suspect just moments before the shooting.
So what did he look like?
But I couldn't see his face.
You don't know what he had on?
Looked like he had on a gray jacket or something.
Okay. With a long gun?
It looked like he had something long because he was like this.
You know if Yayo had a gun on him?
I don't know if Yayo had a gun on.
Dealing with Yayo for a long time, all right? And what I want to ask now, before I find out later, would Yayo be trying to hit a lick?
Next time you make a move, make sure it's a power move. Switch to Total Wireless with the full power of America's best 5G network. And get iPhone 16e with Apple Intelligence on us. One of the best iPhone 16e deals in prepaid. Now that's a total power move.
This is a messy situation, gang. First off, let me tell you what's going on. There's a local rapper, you know what I'm saying, who had a very promising future and shit, right? He, you know what I'm saying, gets shot, you know what I'm saying, one time at the gas station, and later on again, he gets shot up again, but this time he doesn't make it. There's another man who runs into the field. He fits the description of the shooter, so-called. But end of the day, the shooter that they got right now, he said that he was with the other nigga and he heard the gunshots and ran into the field and the nigga got on the jacket the same color he got on. You know what I'm saying? So end of the day, this shit is really conflicting and they trying to get down to the bottom of it. If anything, this thing get some goddamn time any goddamn way. He was with the nigga when the shit went down.
So was it supposed to be a lick or what? What is it?
Hell.
Listen. I'm gonna be straight up. No, listen. I know that. But your response like he'll not ever do anything like that, in which we know how Yayo is.
Yayo hopped out the car with his gun in his hand. I ain't had nothing. And that could have cost me my life.
All right. Wasn't our suspect. Actually, he was a victim. His story was gleeful. We didn't locate a gun.
Do we need this guy anymore?
I don't think so.
Detectives, let Antonio's friend go.
You think they give him to the victim's phone? And they say, what if he's leaving my phone with? Well,
Nettles tries to access Antonio's recent calls.
is his phone locked?
Yeah. But he can't get in without a passcode. Six hours in.
We got the video, you want to see?
They can't get into his phone.
The team gets access to the neighbor's surveillance video.
Call came in at 14:11.
So that's Mac Street over there.
Yeah.
The Suburban pulls down.
Hey man, it's your boy Tyla Dee, man. Hey, it's okay. It's alright though. This man reported my channel, man. Boys from the hood. Hey man, shout out to this man reporting my channel for no reason, gang.
She's gonna do it definitely.
Rogers, Taylor, and Coleman.
I ain't worried about having no views, bro. It's alright. What the hell doing ass too, gang? Sometimes you gotta do that shit to have peace, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that shit sometimes, bro. Real talk, man. Sometimes you gotta do that. I don't know how to pronounce that. Shout out goddamn Hamdamah. Whatever your name is, man. Shout out to you too, man. But it's alright though. I ain't tripping on none of this shit. I don't need no views like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometime in life, you be at peace, man.
We found Antonio earlier this afternoon, deceased.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh my God, please. Oh my God, Jesus.
Why you just not telling the mama? They just not telling the mama. Hey, shout out to goddamn the Nightmare, the legit. God damn. Shout out to the legit Nightmare, man. I can't read for some reason tonight, man. Big love, man. We got damn heart that shit. Appreciation, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get the words out. You know what I'm saying? That was unexpected right there. But as you see, we got big gas tonight. And I got a little cheat, you feel me? And I ain't gonna count earlier, I had that real deal buzz ball. What you mean? This is a real buzz ball, bro. A lot of people be having buzz ball from the gas station. This hit different. This shit hit different, bro. This shit hit different, bro. This shit hit different, bro.
He's associated with the dude who has the camera system.
This is not no more liquor drink, bro. This is a real buzz ball, bro. If you want a real buzz ball game, you gotta go to the ABC store and get you one. You know what I'm saying? They sell the real ones at the ABC store.
And knows the man who drives it.
George Green.
The alleged driver of the Suburban, 24-year-old George Green Jr., has no prior convictions.
Now, he ain't a phoner before, but he didn't know what he's saying. I just told him to kind of stand by until you got with him.
Whatever it is, you man.
Rogers reaches out to the tipster.
You think you can get him cocked head over the headquarters with you or what you?
Damn, George. They about to take George down.
The tipster says he'll try to convince George to come in and talk.
All right. He definitely has some explaining to do on why this vehicle on the scene of the murder.
Moments later, the tipster texts Rogers an address where George has agreed to meet him in 20 minutes.
I'm gonna call Bird with K9 and see if they'll come hang out with us. That way, if he take K9, yes.
Whoa. Nigga, it is, dog.
On the way to the house, Rogers calls the tipster.
You ain't with any word from him? We'll be staged up, sitting somewhere, but if he says no, he's not gonna come or whatever, just go ahead and just let him go and we'll just do a traffic stop on him.
After waiting for 30 minutes with no sign of George,
He's playing games.
Yo, what up?
the tipster says George just told him he's hiding out at his cousin Nathaniel Henderson's house.
He said he's at the house.
The team moves out to hit the address.
Yeah, straight up snitch. They ain't even got no warrant. What up? What's up, Francis? Francis Xavier, Pen Hero. What up, man? What's going on, family? What up? What it do, man?
If you reach out to you, just hit me up. All right.
Word. I appreciate you for lying. I ain't gonna cap. I'm 36 years old. I'm old as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you now, I wasn't even trying to look dope, cuz. I promise you. I got on to turn up, for real. But ain't nobody want to turn up, so I'm just out here, you feel me? I really got on here to turn up. That's what I got on here for. I came on here to turn up. I got my gas right here, my alcohol right there. I don't know what's going on, but I came to get turned. That's what I came to do for real.
Minutes later,
tactical intelligence was able to record on his phone a video. Got him on recorder burning up the jacket. He just set it on fire in the backyard.
The officer saw George's cousin, Nathaniel, walk out of the house and light some clothes on fire. That's crazy.
10 for me, you got to turn on Ebenezer.
We gotta get over there now.
We're pulling in.
So we got George Green in custody and his cousin Nathaniel.
Detectives will bring George's cousin, 22-year-old Nathaniel Henderson, downtown to find out what he knows about the shooting.
We definitely know that one of them walked out the back door with some clothing and set it on fire. So, you know, it tells us they're trying to destroy some evidence and no telling what we're going to find during the search warrant.
The team will secure the house while they wait for a search warrant.
It's coming together. That's what it's all about.
Man, that nigga going down. He was just shaking like hell. George walked like a soldier. The thing over there shaking. He got that young buck.
We know that it was at least 2 people. You have the person that was driving the blue vehicle. Then you have another person that was running. So it's possible that it can be these two because each family member is going to have to tell what happened.
Then, the tipster texts Rogers.
Said that the rifle is inside the house in the event.
He says George told him where he'd hidden his gun.
Are you doing the search warrant for the residence?
While some of the team breaks off to search the house,
Hopefully they tell us what's going on.
Rogers goes in to interview Nathaniel Henderson.
Hey, I'm Detective Rogers, my father, Detective Tyla. All right. There's some things I do want to talk to you about. Do you know why you were here?
No.
Are you was to talk with us now? No. All right, man. Just to tell you what it was about. It was about yesterday. If you want to know. All right? So let it roll where it roll, right? All right. I thought he was going to get someone with him, didn't he? Hopefully we can get him to talk.
Rogers and Taylor turn to George Green.
Yo, what's up, man? Sit up and holler at the sunset, man. You want to talk? Yeah. All right. Since you don't understand, let's just pretty much backpedal. Let's go with your day from yesterday. From Saturday night until Sunday morning, what did you say?
I was in the same room.
Where we just picked you up from? All right, so you wake up, it's just you and Nate at the house?
Yeah.
What y'all do from there?
We playing the game. It was silly.
Are you at home the whole time?
Yeah.
What happened yesterday?
I just told you what happened yesterday.
George claims that on the day of the murder, he and Nathaniel never left the house.
Okay, now you in here acting a fool. You sitting here smiling, laughing, rocking back and forth in that damn chair like you don't know what's going on. He not finna feed you no story. You need to explain your side. You need to tell this man what your day was like yesterday.
didn't stay home the entire day. All right.
You did not. Yes, I did.
George, is it any guns inside the house? We're taking apart everything inside the house. Looking at vents everywhere.
Tell the man your side of the story.
George, it's like pulling teeth, man. It really is.
You needed to give you a minute to regather yourself.
I needed some water.
That man clean. I ain't got the patience for that.
George, telling a lie takes so much time. It takes so much time. Truth spits out, you gotta think about it, it just flows.
What I got in my head is, I know my mom gonna be mad as when she found out that I let her get took.
What got took?
Truck.
He claims someone stole his mother's blue Suburban.
Got your mama truck taken. How did it get taken?
Buying weed.
Alright, so he's buying weed.
I got there and I'm finna get out to go get the weed.
George claims that the night before the murder, he was robbed by drug dealers, and they stole the Suburban.
From Saturday morning, we did not have the truck.
Give me a second, man.
He's trying to lie, fumble.
Oh. You puke?
He threw up.
There's been so many people that have puked up in there.
For real?
Yeah.
It's probably getting real soon.
I think he obviously knows the seriousness of the situation that he's in. You see the response, with him throwing up. And I think that we're halfway there. It's just one of those where you truly got to let him know that he's obviously not walking out the same way that he walked in, and I think that hopefully get us to the point where he'll make some type of admission.
Yeah, I'm 36, cuz I'm the 80s, baby.
An elegant touch for an everyday meal. Vanity Fair napkins. Elevate every day.
Anybody from the 80s is
If you wait until your headlights burn out, you can lose up to 50 feet of visibility. Switch to Sylvania today. See better tonight.
I started working at the barbershop and realized I don't have any insurance. This is not good. Through healthcare.gov, I was able to find the right plan. Anytime something comes up, I'm covered. They literally had everything that I needed in one spot.
Healthcare.gov. Enroll by December 15th.
Is everything all right?
Apparently my money is no good here.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is monopoly money.
I am a hotel-owning millionaire philanthropist.
Play Monopoly scratch-offs with real cash wins.
Uber Eats is bringing you savings on your favorite game day snacks. Like right now, score 40% off grocery orders at Aldi for 40% more chipping and dipping. When football makes you hungry, get deals all season long on Uber Eats. Order now.
Rogers gets word that a rifle was just found inside a vent at the house where George was arrested.
Let's go talk to him.
Give me a second, I want to call to see exactly what he told me.
Rogers calls the tipster.
Hey, what all did George tell you about what happened? Okay, so he did say that he shot. Did he say why? Alright. So what Nate was saying?
I'm gonna say something. Nate really said was go back there, start your own shoot, and then later on that night they went to the club.
Alright, appreciate it. He told me he shot a dude, because dude owed him money. He shot him, yeah. Alright, Joe. We left off at Sunday.
I'm turning Saturday into Sunday, but that was backwards.
You're a smart guy.
You're not stupid. Okay? We're not asking you what happened last Christmas. We're asking you a simple question about what occurred yesterday. And so the only explanation that I can come up with.
Yo, friend snitched on you. That's crazy.
So how old are you? 24. You're 24 years old. Do you have any kids?
We got a 2-year-old.
What's the relationship like with your mom?
Man, what the difference? You about to get life. You couldn't go with some money, capital murder.
I got you. So this is the craziest.
This by far.
And then went to the
So
club.
look at me when I say this. Treat it with the level of seriousness that it deserves. What happened yesterday in that truck?
Can we just start all the way up?
That's it. All right, we starting fresh. I want to start fresh with you, all right?
What up, what up? Who is these people?
I was gonna serve him some weed.
Sir, go.
I know they go by, he went by, he walking up towards me at the same way, where they like, boom, his gun came out, so I snatched my gun out. It's a rifle. What you say? The word was where it at.
George claims he thought Antonio was trying to rob him.
Bro was pulling his gun out. And in that moment, my light is on line. That's when I finally shot.
And what happens next?
I take off. Because I'm now at this point, I'm scared, you know what I'm saying?
And then you took off running.
Right.
And eventually you get back in the truck.
Right.
Who's driving the truck?
So this is me, right? Scared
And you should be.
I'm giving you me.
Let me give you another reality check, George. Let me give you another reality check. You admitted to shooting a cop. It ain't about them not wanting to get anybody in trouble.
Right.
You can't change the situation. So I'm gonna ask you this question again. When you got in the car, who was driving the car?
They was driving.
They was driving the car.
George says after he got back in the Suburban, they drove to Nate's house.
Where's the truck at?
I went in the exact location. I know I went towards Mount Valley.
He claims he left the Suburban on the side of the road, but he doesn't remember the exact location.
Okay. So tell me this, at some point, you and Rose was actually having a conversation. It wasn't an issue.
No.
Listen to what I'm telling you. We have people that was outside that was watching what happened.
She looked out the window and saw the victim and a dude in a tan jacket was standing there talking.
And the way you're explaining it is not what they saw.
We did have a conversation.
So how much money did Rose owe you?
He owed no money because he was coming to my side. I'm literally giving you my God honestly. I ain't never been in no position like this. I ain't never even got that far to even shoot at somebody.
Give me a minute.
While detectives were trying to get George to come clean, a relative of Nathaniel's came to homicide, asking to speak to him.
She tried to tell him. She was at the house and saw the evidence. She was told him he ain't been on this earth long enough to think he's smarter than her and smarter than us, that they got too much evidence, and she begged him to tell the truth.
I'm saying, George, he's a cousin. I understand you love your cousin. Well, right is right and wrong is wrong. You gonna lose your life trying to protect your cousin. Why would you allow him to come to my house and hide a freaking thing in my freaking house? I didn't know. Why would you burn stuff to him? Why? Because he asked you to. It is dawned on you that maybe he did something with this. You are too naive for your own self. They think you're not a true person. You go to work and come home and play video games all day. How about food and drink they stay away? George Factory now. He's a hustler. He's in the industry. You didn't. So you mean to tell me you don't bear for that? They cause people burn his fat. They say you're being told that house is in the very least. It ain't on the very least. Did you just say that? They got two different things. These folks got too much evidence. If they got video and you in their truck, your ass going to prison. Essentially, just like murder. So you run in that truck and you look me in my eyes and swear to me that you was not. Cause see, I want to hit you so bad, but I know I'm going to jail. Because I know they're watching me. I want to hit you so bad. I did not raise you like this, Miss Daniel.
If your own family member come to the police station begging you to tell the truth and you wasn't involved, and that don't make you talk to the police, it's a whole other generation right here.
Never think that, all right, this action is gonna involve my family, my friends. They don't think of that. They think of self at that time, not knowing that this is probably gonna break up their whole family.
I'm just too young for give a look. It ain't enough I can do. I'm not
We know that Nate drove the getaway car. And we know that April was in the backyard burning the clothing. Did Nate pull the trigger? No. But Nathaniel is just as guilty as George. I'm gonna call the DA's office and see if I can get murder warrants on George and Nathaniel. Hey, so according to the victim owed him money. I don't believe it's a robbery. I don't think any money was taken. It was $150, just laying on the ground. Nate is the one that drove off. Okay, all right. Murder for both. So now I can relax.
With 12 hours left in the first 48, Rogers closes his case.
Damn. Charged with murder.
I think it's probably gonna be a wake-up call for them. They're playing life like it's a video game. Like you just reset and, start it all over. Once you lose life, it's over. You don't get that back.
That nigga gets sentenced to 20 years. He ain't even do shit. Just cause he didn't want to say nothing. You know what? That's why I don't hang with other motherfuckers.
Rogers calls Antonio's mother.
Hell nah. If you gonna do it, cuz, do it by your damn self. And don't do it at all. I don't suggest nobody do no bullshit like that. That's some slime ball ass shit.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Part.
I probably gave her that one for her
Ooh,
life.
these skirts. It's getting more Castillo in this bitch. It's getting cold, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some goddamn wind coming through.
Look at that. That's you, and that's Dada. Your Dada. She love her daddy. Just being in here, a part of me is missing. I really miss his presence. Even though he's not here, flesh, but he's in my spirit. The suspects, I forgive those babies. Yeah, I do. I want you to admit that what you did was wrong. Ask for God for forgiveness. They can say, hey, Mom. But guess what I say, hey, to my son? Right there. On that wall in there. A lot of them growing up, they look up to dope boys as they role models. So a lot of them turn to the streets. And a lot of them think the easy way out is guns. Bang, bang. They doing it without even thinking about it. It needs to stop. When my son got murdered, I was in a dark place. Right now, I'm in my healing process. His legacy lives on in her. I'm very grateful for her. Mwah. Ooh, that's some good sugar.
You know what? You know what I'm saying? One sad story is you gotta destroy them kids. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really watch it like this on the regular, but it popped up on my thing, man. It was really interesting, bro. It was about a local rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming local rapper, bro. And, I'm not a real rapper, but you know what I'm saying? Man, this shit can happen to anybody, bro. Real talk. Damn, they coming to get Young and Ace. There this is.
I can wait till tomorrow. No, ready? Come on, rock, paper, scissors. If I win,
TDJ, let me see this shit. This better be fake. TDJ.
Watch this false pastor do something shocking, then see how a true pastor exposes him.
You cannot love the world and love God simultaneously. In fact, in our regeneration, in our salvation, we are taken out of the world. We're taken out of that system. We're brought out of darkness and into his marvelous light. We transfer kingdoms. We transfer allegiances. But if our love is still for the world, our allegiance has not legitimately been transferred.
Subscribe for more shorts.
Man, shut up, man. TD Jakes is weird, man. But what this is?
I don't know what my car was used for before I bought it, but I was looking at the app, right? I was just like taking a look, and then I realized there's some silly little wires that run right there. I was like, that doesn't look like it's OEM. I look over here, there's a fucking switch that's been installed hidden under this plastic thing in the latch. What the? This is the most sus thing I've ever seen in my life. So I take that middle paneling out. It's on this side. Let's put that new AC vents on it. So I take this out, and there's an exact same switch as there was back here. Exactly the same. I don't know what my car was used for before I bought it, But I was looking at the app, right? I was just like taking a look, and then I realized there's some silly little wires that run right there. I was like, huh, that doesn't look like it's OEM. I look over here, there's a fucking switch that's been installed hidden under this platform.
Kodak acting like me, man. Fuck out of here. Man, no. This ain't it. I'm mad. Why is Kodak acting like me, man? Look, man. Hell no. Fuck this shit. Look, bro. Look, acting high as mine. He drinking this shit. Beer. Fuck out of here. It's gimmicks. Ah, don't do it, Kodak. Don't do it. I did it. Don't work. It don't work, Kodak. They gonna hate you. Mama had heard me on the radio, and she started shedding tears. Remember when we ain't had no ceiling fan, now we got chandelier. Never sweat, I'm rocking cashmere. I'm fucking the cashier. Say I made so much money last year. I ain't got Harry Cotton on my whole ear. You niggas so well. Tell my son to bring no cold bill. Don't touch my boulder pill. I changed my mind. Okay, go grab the pills. White bitch bald head look like Britney Spears.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all don't put battery in this butt back, cause like, bro, it's literally dropping hits right now, bro.
Oh, shit, bro, hard as hell. Hey, that nigga goddamn high as hell, boy, tweaking. My boy goddamn Kodak. Hey, that's my boy. Stop playing, man. Yeah, well, you goddamn, you fucking animal, you. I don't do drugs. But I feel you coming from, man. The world, man, I feel like the world got them go against you sometimes. You gotta goddamn crash on these niggas, bro. I feel Kodak, bro. I feel he coming from. But I just don't feel what he doing, though. You know what I'm saying? The drugs that he doing. You know what I'm saying? I feel where he coming from, how he crashing. I crash with him. I crash with him when it comes to this shit. You get some done to this head, but goddamn, sideburns longer than a motherfucker. Shit. And rolled on up over there, didn't they? Shit. Seven days ago. Let's see what it's talking about.
Bitch, I don't even know. I woke up, thankful for a new 24. I woke up, took a shit, then I shaved. I woke up to a phone call by the play. I woke up to a whole nother day. I woke up, and I'm blessed just to say. I woke up, bitch, today I woke up. You woke up, bitch, today you woke up. I woke up, I finna make the best. I woke up, I hope I see the rest. At least you woke up. Cause it could be a lot worse. I'm about to have sex.
You know niggas got them playing right. But he might really be tweaking when he tweaking though. But like he ain't no junkie though. Like you can tell like gimmicks, but like he get high. You know he get high. What? It's your boy Tyla Dee, man. Goddamn shot my boy Kodak, man. You know what I'm saying? That's twin, man. You know what I'm saying? Twin now. Hey. What y'all want to do? I'm trying to do it. Let's play some goddamn water right quick, cuz. Let's water first.
I'm really feeling arguing today. I woke up made an honorable decision. I cutting everybody off and see the vision. I'm tired of all the drugging, thinking, and killing. Woke up the late, they fucking I woke up to a phone call by the bay. I woke up to a whole another day. I woke up and I'm blessed just to say. I woke up, bitch today I woke up. You woke up, bitch today you woke up. I be like, man, what you mad about? Like, why you always trying to argue? Like, what you like? Especially like these fake, tough ass niggas, like one of the fake gangsta all day. Wanna be mad all day. Yeah. Any pussy ass hoes who be talking too much. They shut the fuck up and be thankful that you still breathing. Every day I'm 6 feet, I'm thankful.
What y'all talking about that new Kodak, man? He just dropped that shit a couple days ago, man. Just dropped that shit. Oh, Lord, man. It's cold in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cold. Where all the big girls at? Where all the big girls at? Come over here and keep a nigga warm tonight, man. I need a big girl tonight. Keep me warm tonight. All right, let's get turned up, gang. Hey, nigga got them go hard. He got
Hey, I know the nigga Lil who don't get searched. I'm in here with my glizzy. I pull up in this bird, I would up first. Young nigga ride here with it. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in Lil. You know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my old friends. Them niggas bitch. Niggas say they in the hood, you ain't got no choice, nigga. You can't go nowhere. I'm still here cause I ain't got to be I'm a multi-millionaire.
Hey, he said I never be cool with none of my old friends. Them niggas bitches. You know what I'm saying? I never be cool with none of my old friends, them niggas bitches. You know what I'm saying? What he said? Play that shit again. Hey, how I'm living.
Hey, I know the nigga Lil who don't get searched. I'm in here with my glizzy. I pull up in this bird, I would up first. Young nigga ride here with it. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in Lil. You know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my old friends. Them niggas bitch. Niggas say they in the hood, you ain't got no choice, nigga. You can't go nowhere. I'm still here cause I ain't gotta be nigga. I'm a multi-millionaire. I keep fuck her brain, she telling me things that she ain't never share. I got her mind and soul. I want your heart, baby. Keep your pants on. I left them hoes alone. They still gon' be here if I'm right or wrong. Begging the bitch to text me. I got her number and ain't even call phone. Club live like I own it for Cooper Form tonight. Play all my songs. I tried to change, they were calling me lame, so fucking I'm right there, demon mode. Hey, I know the nigga Lil who don't get searched. I'm in here with my glizzy. I pull up in this bird, I would up first. Young nigga ride here with it. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in Lil. You know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my old friends. Them niggas bitch. I got the secret, rich and mill, it's clear, but this bitch half a ticket. Stick a dick in her throat, then I go ghost. I catch for bitches. I came from rag to riches, back to the rags. Remember my phone in the bag. I need a mask for Christmas, don't do no tripping, my mind got the red. Pussy so pretty, I had to kiss it, I pissed in it, I hear her out. She don't like taking pictures, she just make videos sitting in the car. Living like I might die, I'm in these streets, but all these niggas sweet. Hugging her from behind, she feel the meat, I know she feel the heat. Hey, I know the nigga Lil who don't get searched, I'm in here with my glizzy. I pull up in this bird, I would up first, young nigga ride here with it. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in Lil, you know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my old friends, them niggas bitch. Hey, I know the nigga Lil who don't get searched, I'm in here with my glizzy. I pull up in this bird, I would up first, young nigga ride here with it. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in Lil, you know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my
That niggas bitches. I'll never get cool with none of my old friends, them niggas bitches. Come on, man. That's how I really living. You know what I'm saying? That's how we really living, gang. Play that shit.
Hey, I know the nigga Lil who don't get searched. I'm in here with my glizzy. I pull up in this bird, I would up first. Young nigga ride here. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in live, you know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my old friends. Them niggas bitches. Niggas say they in the hood, you ain't got no choice, nigga, you can't go nowhere. I'm still here cause I ain't gotta be nigga, I'm a multi-millionaire. I keep fucking her brain, she telling me things that she ain't never share.
What
I got
up?
a mind and
What's going
soul,
on,
I want
Trent?
your heart, baby, keep your pants on. I left them hoes alone, they still gon' be here if I'm right or wrong. Begging the bitch to text me, I got her number and I ain't even call her phone. Club look like I own it for Cooper phone and like play all my songs. I tried to change, they were calling me lame, so fuck it, I'm right back demon mode. Hey, I know the nigga in live who don't get searched, I'm in here with my glitter. I pull up in the spur, I would the first young nigga right here with it. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in live, you know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my old friends, them niggas bitch. I got the secret, rich and mill, it's clear, but this bitch half a ticket. Stick it
You know what I'm saying? So it's that country nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? It's that country nigga, man. Hey, what up, gang?
I need a mask for
You know what I'm saying? You know how you rockin', man.
Pussy so pretty, I had to kiss it, I pissed in it, I hear her rock. She don't like taking pictures, she just make videos sitting in the car. Living like I might die, I'm in these streets, but all these niggas sweet. Hugging her from behind,
I like my pants, though.
Hey, I know the nigga in live who don't get searched, I'm in here with my glitter. I pull up in the spur, I was the first young nigga right here with it. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in live, you know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my old friends, them niggas. Hey, I know the nigga in live who don't get searched, I'm in here with my glitter. I pull up in the spur, I was the first young nigga right here with it. In the club with no shirt on, I'm in live, you know I really live. I never get back cool with none of my
Them niggas bitches. Them niggas bitches. Shout out to my boy Kodak for dropping them shits, man. Back to back, man. You know what I'm saying? Back to back, man. Shush. What's up? The fuck is this shit?
Hey, little puss ass bitch, I don't give a damn who you fucking on, ho.
Oh, that bitch bad, boy.
You forever my bitch, you forever my little shit. I spit on your face while you sucking my dick, little nasty bitch, I'm watching you. Wherever you go, whoever you with, you know. Wherever you go, whoever you with, I go. Wherever you go, whoever you with, I hunt you. I spit on your face while you sucking my dick, I'm watching you. If you say you love whoever you with, you lying. I spit on your face while you sucking my dick, you mine. You will never find you another sniper guy. You can never run to me when I'm living life. I was making love to you on private flights. I apologize for breaking up
the song, but you know what I'm saying? My nigga, though.
I was shining
Hey, I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it, man. They want to goddamn crash me out. I'm going to be a junkie then. I ain't going to do no drugs, but shit, I'm going to goddamn get high and drink every night, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to goddamn start rapping this shit now. Motivation I need, boy. Let's see another goddamn gremlin. You know what I'm saying? I see another gremlin, man. Let me know, man. It's still hope I hit for the gremlins. For the Grim Reaper Deepers. I ain't gonna lie to you niggas, man. Some real niggas out here, man. Some fuck niggas too. But we ain't playing that shit. Get out of here, man. Fuck out of here. What's up with the chat, though? Ain't nobody gonna chat with me, though? You know what I'm saying? I see you watching me. I'm gonna goddamn go ahead and put some beats on there. I don't know what this is. Hey. What up? What up? What's good, chat? You know what I'm saying? We got you. Tap in. Double tap the screen. Real talk, man. Double tap that hoe.
Wavy.
You know. About to get this shit, man. You know, my nigga. Hey, them niggas try to be cool, but really ain't. I'm smoking on that gas, I do it in some cane. It's all the dirty situation when I gotta leave. You niggas getting mad, they want my other rib, but I ain't going down like that. I can't give them my bag. Hold on. Hey. These niggas that take everything from me. know, oh. Hey, I'm smoking gas, just that dozer. Let me catch that flow right quick. Man, I'm fucking up this damn bullshit. Hey, hold on, making a fool of myself. Oh no. I'm getting no dance, nigga. Going ham, nigga. Smoking on that gas, about to drink that cheeky cheek, nigga. And after that, man, you know I'm gonna do, my nigga. Take my little dumb ass to sleep, nigga. You know how that shit get, nigga. Lifestyle kinda creeped up from the trench, nigga. Nothing but a damn trench, baby. From the damn 80s to the 80s, baby. Hey, know what I mean? Yeah. My parents grew up, well, my daddy grew up smoking that shit. I grew up selling that shit. You know what that mean? Fuck that. We ain't live. No live. I know he ain't about to put that goddamn bullshit. I wasn't bullshit. I ain't gonna cap. But you know what I'm saying? That's the first one. Shit, man. That's the first one, man. And it was lame as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Like that was hard. Hell no, it wasn't hard. So it was lame as hell, cuz. I don't know what I was thinking about. We about to goddamn do it again, though. I don't care. And my shit will flop right there. I can't be doing me like that, though. I can't be doing me like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let me goddamn get right. Shit, nigga. Fuck.
What you doing, HB?
Let's do it. Hey, I ain't a rapper, but I'm trying to get some motherfucking views. Ain't a rapper, but I'm trying to get some, yeah. I'm on the fucking YouTube and I'm trying to get some motherfucking views. So please tune into me, motherfucker, watch what I do. I don't even know what the fuck I do. I just be on here racking up the views. I'm trying to get a goddamn couple of dollars in my pocket so I can have some damn. Hey, I would've stole that shit, but I'm not. That's that nigga word. It is hot. I smoking gas, not no pot. This real hemp, this is legal right now. But wait till the next window, they gon' bend it. Why they motherfucking tryna ban shit? I'm over here bending, but they go crazy, can't handle it. Getting really hard is my favorite thing. Lifestyle crazy, but I own that thing. Everywhere I go, I keep that nigga thing. That's on everything. And I love a man. She's my favorite thing. Yeah, I can't complain. No, sir.
What you doing, HB?
Wish I could rap, but I can't. Some people say I'm lame, but I ain't. I think the neighbors stink. I really can't think sometimes. And my brain goes in and out. But it comes back, hey, real life shit. That's a real rap. Man, I'm tired of that bullshit. I just wanna smoke this. Why they wanna fuck me up? Cause them niggas smoke crack. Hey, them niggas dumb in that bitch. Man, them niggas lame. They think they doing something. They ain't doing a thing. I'm over here getting hot on that everything. I really high though, just relaxing and soothing. If I didn't have this,
What you doing, HB?
what up for my brain went? Let's get back in and smoke that shit.